Hey film lovers, welcome to Box Office Ricky. I'm your host Ricardo, and today we are talking about Toy Story 5. Ooh, 5. I caught this one last night and I have a lot to say, so let's get right into it. So a quick synopsis to kick things off. Toy Story 5 follows Bonnie, the little girl who inherited Andy's toys at the end of Toy Story 3. This time around, the toys are facing a brand new rival, not other toys, technology itself. Screens, gadgets, and the digital world that has been eating up kids' attention everywhere you look. There is also a new character named Blaze who plays a significant role, and Jessie steps into the spotlight in a major way throughout this film. Now, before I give you my take, let me give you a little background on how this movie even came to exist. Disney had a rough run at the box office for years leading up to this. We're talking about a company that had 7 films cross $1 billion in 2019 alone. Then things went sideways. Elemental underperformed, Wish did not make a splash, Strange World was a flat-out loss, and then Lightyear stumbled. CEO Bob Iger decided it was time to go back to what the audience already loved. So we got Toy Story, that meant greenlighting Toy Story 5, Frozen 3, and Zootopia 2. Disney officially announced Toy Story 5. Disney officially announced Toy Story 5 was in development back in February of 2023. So this film carries some real context. It got greenlit because Disney needed a proven winner, not necessarily because the story demanded to be told. And that is kind of where my feelings on this film live. Mixed, genuinely mixed. Let's go and start with what works. I actually enjoyed the film. The tech versus toys theme feels generally relevant, especially right now. In a world where kids are glued to screens from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed, having a Toy Story movie tackle that conversation makes a lot of sense. And the message underneath it all is one I really appreciated. Technology is not going away, but parents need to step up and be active in how their kids engage with it. Don't hand your child a device and expect it to do the parenting for you. Get in there, stay present. Encourage your kids to put the screens down and spend real time with friends and their community. That is a message that I can get behind 100%. So, my issue is that it feels like a conversation that should have happened back in Toy Story 3 or 4. Getting here in the fifth film feels a little late to the party. Now, I have to talk about something I noticed, and I want to get straight with you about it. The film shifted towards a female-driven story in a big way. Bonnie is our main kid, Blaze is a new key character, and Jessie is essentially the heart of this film. I took my 6-year-old daughter to see this, and she was locked in from start to finish. My wife told me afterwards that this was her favorite Toy Story film. She even said that she never really clicked with Jessie in the earlier films, but completely loved her here. So clearly the movie is connecting with that audience in a real way. But here is my honest truth. As a Toy Story 1 and 2 fan, I felt a little bit lost. The whole thing almost had an energy of a Barbie style film, and Woody, he felt absent for most of it. The way they bring him back after the ending of Toy Story 4 felt a little bit lazy. Like he's just going to drift in and out whenever the story needs a familiar face. And that really didn't land for me. Buzz has a bigger role here, which I appreciated, but it still was not enough to fill the void. Here's where I'll give Pixar some credit. These movies tend to reward a second viewing. Toy Story 4 felt like it did not need to exist the first time I saw it. Then I watched it again and caught things I'd missed and found myself enjoying a lot more. I really hope to have the same feeling of Toy Story 5, that maybe it might do the same thing for me as well. But the big question I keep circling back to is simple. Did we need another Toy Story? 3 felt like a perfect goodbye. 4 tried to give us another closure, with Woody's story. And now 5 is it doing it again? At some point, you have to wonder whether the nostalgia is starting to wear thin. My verdict for you film lovers is go see it. My personal feeling aside, the film is worth your time and your ticket, and I'm genuinely curious whether any of you walked out feeling the same way I did. Like the magic just was not hitting the way it used to. Let me know in the comments what you think. I want to hear from you. Last, and something I always say, in a world where you can be anything, why not be kind to one another? Be kind to yourself, be kind to your family, and be kind to your neighbors. I'll see you guys at the movies. Thanks for watching.